Quick disclaimer. My internet's really bad right now. Well, not really bad. It's decent, but the problem is the internet in my area for some reason is, I think, the closest tower like isn't working. Maybe maintenance. This usually happens like wi- around the 5th to the 12th. But yeah, let's get started on Roblox outcome memories. We'll recreation Steve PS. This is it's just like it's cool. Two what? Why 2099? Let's do a random server. Usually select like smaller servers, but you know, this is fun. Yeah, just a small stream. If more than like two people, maybe if more than one person wants me to do Forsaken, I'll be yeah, okay. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see what we got for the servers players. Oh, nice. The internet's better. Yesterday, for some reason, I was stuck at 400 milliseconds. Uh, I'm I'm actually better than I was yesterday. Okay. I'm actually better than I was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. Yesterday was a fluke, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. Yesterday was a fluke, I guess. I'm planning on working on a video talking about like AI, both generative and like just text based, like large language and generative and stuff like that. It's not about, oh, I hate AI and you should too. It's about what I think the most logical policy for AI would be. It's not it's not like, oh, AI should be banned. It's a more middle ground take where I feel like most people would be happy. It's not meant to pander to either side of the AI debate. It's more or less AI is not AI is labeled under Creative Commons, and AI, completely AI generated content is not legible to be sold for money. It's but certain kinds of AI assisted, like indie projects using placeholders or stuff like that, are allowed if it's within beta, if it's like labeled as beta or like incomplete. Well, it's like not explicitly that, but like there'll be like specific ideas and stuff that'll be protected. It's just like a template that I feel like some people could use to like argue a certain thing. I don't know. Is the Uh, okay, yeah. I guess I'll go back to playing Metal Sonic. I haven't played them in a long while. I guess I'll go back to playing Metal Sonic. I haven't played them in a long while. Who is Soul? I don't remember. I don't know what about me. What? Who is Soul? When did we like? When did they join? Sorry, let me just check members real quick. Sorry, I'm just. They haven't. They're just like a very inactive person, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, the first thing I heard was Colossus grabbing the shit out of someone. We're going against Colossus, I think. So why is Knuckles at 87%? I don't think he has any ability that doesn't deal above 30 damage. Oh, wait, maybe he used grab and like only got 1 or 2 hits off. Am I getting tunneled off rip? Oh no, yeah. Oh well, no, yeah, you could do that, Sonic. I would say Metal Sonic is not a stunner. Blaze and Metal Sonic is not a stunner. Yep, I would say Blaze, Sonic, Knuckles, and like a few others are stunners. I would say Tails, Metal Sonic, um, I think there's one more that like has like that would be like most people would say yeah no they're stunners, but I would say because like their main use is their stun, but I would say that they aren't. Maybe yeah, I think Silver isn't a stunner, even though no one else, yeah, people are aware. But yeah, Metal Sonic and Tails are not stunners. They're like disruptors. The main like thing is that they don't stun the same way others do. They stun in these like match shifting moments. Moments that are like big for the round, but like they're more impactful on an individual level, but they aren't but over the course of the match they kind of fade on their usefulness because just the pure number of stuns by the more versatile stunner archetype, it kind of like overrides that. But if you play it smart as like these disruptor characters, they can get they can get a lot more value. But I would say that they require more I would say that they're a little bit harder than, let's say, Sonic or Knuckles. But I would say Knuckles is the hardest stunner, just because they have such a large area of like one mistake is the kind of thing that can like lose you a life. And like Metal Sonic, I would say for the disruptors, he has like the largest area of like where you can just get away with something. I hope my echo isn't bad, but yeah, I would say Knuckles, Sonic, Blaze, Amy are stunners. Tails and Metal Sonic are disruptors. Amy and Cream are supports. Metal Sonic is a support against Colossus and Tails Doll, and they'll become useless against Fleetway. And when Furnace comes out, basically their Furnace is, from what I can tell, Metal Sonic's supposed to be good against Furnace. The meta's kind of forced, I guess. I don't know, because with each update, Metal Sonic becomes less and less valuable. Of course, Tails Dolly has value, but it's not like consistent value. And that's like the main problem. You want consistency over shining moments. But yeah, Furnace is going to make Metal Sonic valuable, and Fleetway is going to make him not valuable. So that means for like a decent amount of time, I'm just going to take a break from playing Metal Sonic. So then when like Furnace comes out, I'm going to play him again. The game's like got really bad power creep. Cause yeah, I'll swap to Omega 100% because he's one of my favorite characters. Um, I'm not saying like negatives just because, but like everyone that plays the game understands that it's got negatives. It's just, and they're not gonna leave the game because I say, oh, it's unbalanced. Everyone's aware. Yeah, everyone knows it's unbalanced. I would just say, Metal Sonic's kind of in a really swingy position where like they'll swing from really good to really bad over the course of like 2 matches. Like, of course, when like the next update comes out, I feel like they lack consistency. Um, yep, I would say that's their main problem, consistency. I would say, but the most consistent character is Metal Sonic, not Metal Sonic, is some basic Meat Sonic and Blaze. The least consistent is probably Cream, because it's so team reliant. If you don't get a good team, then the match completely swings out of your favor. Tails Doll got like a retroactive buff because of the crappy update from Roblox, which means that Tails Doll is just completely stronger at pub like pub stomping because their main ability is pub stomping, and now pubs can't talk anymore. But I would say Tails Doll is, yes, they're incredibly unbalanced, but I would say Colossus is worse, not because oh they're strong, but because they're worse designed. That's like a horribly hot, like burning, boiling, scalding hot take. But I would say that not because Colossus it deals too much damage or can combo, but it's just because their on paper design is worse. If Tails Doll was got like decent shifts in their ability, then I would say Tails Doll would be more balanced because they would if their mines were like they were lowered to like 6 or screw you if you say it 6 or 7 mines rather than 10, they would be better. They could pick up their mines. Their beam had a longer wind up, and Reach Out had a way to tell its range, plus it didn't deal damage to survivors helping their team. Cause you also if only their beam removed your ability. So like not their landmine, because the landmine its ability it's supposed to be you lose a cooldown to not take damage, or it's supposed to be you lose a cooldown to not take damage, or ooh, but yeah, you lose a cooldown not to take damage, or you take damage and lose a cooldown. What? But yeah, you lose a cooldown not to take damage, or you take damage and lose a cooldown. Yeah, I don't like Reach Out. Reach Out was a bad design choice. Oh, shit. Reach Out was a bad design choice. Oh. Hey, team. I have no way of escaping. That's the problem with Tailsdoll, bro. No, it's not Tailsdoll problem. It's a map problem. Green Hill is horribly designed because there's two exits to this. There's two exits to this area. And they added a character that can completely shut down these exits that work as choke points. And they added a character that can force you into these choke points. It was a bad choice on its own to add Tailsdoll with the Cavern and Green Hill. And also add Colossus with Green Hill. This is a horrible map because one character can force displacement, the other character can force you to stay in an area, and they added this level is set into two areas. This area with 3 entrances and 1 exit, well, intended to have 3 entrances and 1 exit, but actually has 2 exits and 1 entrance. I meant 3 entrances and 2 exits. But I'm having trouble talking because I can hear my voice. Oh my goodness, I'm not making it out. They can't aim. That's nice. Okay, wait for them to get on the bridge and what? Yeah, it's not my team's fault, but like, yeah, it's just, why would they add Tailsdoll with this area when they added? There's only 2 exits to the water area, and their landmines completely cover them because they're like a boost, they're jump pads. Why would they make the only 2 exits jump pads? That's horrible on its own. If there wasn't only 2 of them, it would make it horrible to play against as killer. But because there's only 2 of them, it makes it horrible to play against as survivor. And I don't know if it completely swings on horrible to play as one class or horrible to play as the other. I don't think it's a good design. It should be more even, and especially since this game is like less like any of the others, where like if you're good on your own, then you have a pretty good chance of winning. If you're even skill with the killer, you're more than likely going to lose if you don't have a good team. But it's just like Green Hill's badly, like, it's horribly designed. It's not like it. I feel like people would be more okay with Tailsdoll if X's Castle and Green Hill aren't there with Tailsdoll. Cause like Green Hill was supposed to be the open map, and instead it's just choke point after choke point with 2 characters that are really busted in choke points. I don't know why they decided to add choke points in an update. Basically made with characters that get their most of their like that get so much value off of forcing choke points. One of them can physically force you into a choke point. The other one makes it impossible to escape the choke points. And then, not only do they get value off of someone running into a landmine, they get value if they're close as well, meaning that the main trapper archetype becomes a like it's just bad. Yeah, it's fine if I get a little bit tunneled here. I'm playing Cream. I don't know. Green Hill's just not made for 2. The new Green Hill isn't made for point 2. It was made for 1. It was made for. It wasn't made for like. It wasn't made for 0.2. It was balanced around and made for 2011X, and then the rest of the characters just got added at the same time. It feels bad to play on if you're not versing 2011X. If you're going against 2011X, it feels fun for both sides because it's got a large area to cover, which makes 2011X like stronger because his main weakness was that the levels were too small. Oh, I thought that was Eggman. I'm just really dumb. I mm. And Sonic just took 2 M1s and is leading me right into the killer. But yeah, I don't know. They didn't make 2011, not 20. They didn't make Green Hill around Colossus or Tripwire, and because of that, Colossus and Tripwire clearly were not accounted for during the design phase of the map. And then because of that, it could have made them really weak for the map, but instead it made them too strong for the map. And then Angel Island, at least on day 1, was horrible for both sides. It also suffers from pit syndrome, which means there's one pit in the center of the map, right here, and if you're on this area, you're either a movement character who can get out from there and there, or you can jump onto the bridge, but otherwise you're completely stuck and you have to go for this route. Oh, I'm dead. Team. I'm not staying in this lobby, but yeah, it wasn't made for those characters. And very clearly it wasn't made for Blaze or Silver either, because Green Hill it's broken for both of those characters. Because like Silver gets these apparently gets infinite loops on Green Hill, and then Blaze is just really strong on that map because of their ability to like get to high places really easily. I'm being a little bit too negative, but yeah, I mean, Green Hill's my main problem with this update. I feel like the maps are the weakest part of the update. I know the maps are the hardest part to make in any asymmetric game. Because they have to account for like every killer to have some sort of viability or ability to do something. Because otherwise they're kind of screwed if they're not playing on this like. Like think about Dead by Daylight. which is my biggest comparison between the two, because I'm not in depth enough on Forsaken to compare it to that. But think about Dead by Daylight. It has to make every killer on its very large roster have some sort of ability to functionally, like, have the ability to do something to, like, to win the match, or at least have a chance to win the match. Because there are some, of course, there are going to be some maps where some killers are better on, like the dredge on their on the, I think there's like the dredge on their one really good map that makes them like, that gives them a competitive chance, where like their main competitive viability is on that one map. But if on Outcome Memories, it's not about some killers being slightly better or slightly worse. There's no slightly. It's these huge swings that make, like, let's say on Green Hill, Colossus can throw you into the water and force you to stay there. He can use his grab and then forcefully drown you, which is like, that's horrible, dude. I haven't really drowned a whole lot, but the problem is, like, I'm a Metal Sonic main. But, like, and I already hate it. Um, if you're playing 2011X, you can use your charge while in the water and just kill them. Your charge is the longest lasting grab in the game, and this long lasting grab just so happens to be just so happens not to stop survivors from drowning. Which, I feel like grabbing abilities should not drown survivors, and it should give them like at least like 5 seconds of vulnerability to drowning after it's finished. Because like, it's a little bit busted that every killer so far has a grab ability, and every single one of those can last long enough to like drown most survivors. 2011X can't do it 100% consistently. Colossus has, I would say personally, the strongest grab in the game and the strongest charge in the game, and then Tails Doll has their reach out, which is genuinely cancer. But I mean, each of these characters have a charge, and these work as forceful, like, area control abilities on a map that has area related effects. I would understand, maybe I don't know, some sort of environmental control to stop annoying, like, degenerate strategies like that. I guess I guess I won't go Blaze. I guess I'll go Eggman for once. But I don't know, man. Like, Green Hill is genuinely horrible. It's like, I would say it's the most killer-sided map on the game, but even playing killer on that map sucks, to be honest. And it's the main reason I turned off my killer chance for the first, like, 3 months of, like, not 3 months, why did I say that? For, like, the first, I think 2 months, maybe? I don't know. When did V2 come out? But for, like, the first, like, at least a month, I suck with time, but for at least the first month, I didn't turn on killer chance because it was so unfun, and playing anyone that wasn't Colossus felt like horrible, because Silver was incredibly overtuned at that time. Dang, dude, why does it go so far? And I would say Blaze is a little bit overpowered, not because they're like, oh, they stun too much, but because anytime, like, you're about to finally, you can usually get like one M1 on them before their before chase resets because their abilities have such a low cooldown and they're so effective. Um, but yeah, what I can tell is for the next update, 2011 X is going to be left in the dust. The three, I think it's going to be Team Dark for the next update, but yeah, Team Dark's going to become the strongest characters in the game. The killers are going to be the strongest killers in the game, and like all the V1 survivors and 2011 X are just going to be basically cannon fodder for the new EXEs because the game is just about like power creep at this point, because I would say Furnace is basically just 2011X, but without the ability to teleport across the map the moment chase ends. Which, yeah, that's a very important strategy. Not strategy, a very important tool for keeping pressure as 2011X. But it feels they feel on par with 2011X, and that's without Starved, which is it's going to be its own problem because they're going to have a teammate that has the ability to like help them alongside them being on par, if not better, depending on the situation, with 2011X, and that's just kind of like poor design on its own. But I'll take a break from talking about balance. Hopefully, I'm just trying to talk about this until I get someone that says something in chat. Whoa! What was that? What was that? Like 400 milliseconds is not that long. I don't feel like. Touch me, Midas. Um. Yeah, no, I was in the air there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a break from balanced discussion. I am swapping games eventually. I'm loyal. I would say I was loyal to the game for a long time, but it's you can't do it forever. Um, unless the devs figure out like what they want to do with the game's balance, I don't think that I want to keep playing a game where I don't feel like I'm having fun half the time, and whenever I do feel like I'm having fun, it's not because I outplayed or did anything special, it's just because it felt like V1 again. It's not like nostalgia or anything, it's just like V1 is genuinely so much better than V2. Yeah, just overall. Yay. Oh dang, I have a lot of money. Oh nice. Yeah, my favorite, my favorite. I actually really enjoy playing killer now. There we are. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I would. Being on. Oh dang. What? Being 100% honest, I would say 2011X is the most fun killer to play, and depending on who you're going against, it can swing very widely on how fun they're fun to verse, because they're never unfun, but like sometimes they're boring. What? Because like depending on how good the player is, sometimes it can be um boring to verse. Virus. Yeah, it really swings on who on how much they tunnel, how much they like how good they are, and okay. Yeah, they're like a really aggressive team. I'll tunnel the Metal Sonic, and then they're because they don't have any heal besides Amy, and if I tunnel the Metal Sonic, they'll try to help him. What? Oh, it's that glitch. Dude, I hate it when people take advantage of that. Oh my goodness. What? I was literally up their ass, dude. Um, Kind of sucks that Knuckles has like really strong like armor during his punch. Hopefully I find well. Oh dang. That was good. Where'd he go? What, like, huh? Oh, there we are. Ooh, I need to focus. There we are. Kickflip. Dang, why does that last so long? It feels like the stuns are like randomized on their length. It's like really annoying sometimes. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's not bad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can down him. I can down him. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he is. I was expecting him to go for it, but I didn't see him for like a moment. Why? How did I miss that? I hate Sonic, dude. They piss me off so much, dude. What? I looked away just so that way I wouldn't, like, do that. Amy's gonna body block. And, well, Knuckles could have gotten saved from body blocking. Like, gotten saved for body blocking. What? It drags so much whenever I'm playing Survivor, but it does not drag for them. I'm not winning this match, dude. I fucking hate Sonic, dude. There's like... Oh, well. This is the thing about Blaze. Her cooldowns are just so perfectly long that where, like, the moment you start getting close, she's already, What? There we are. Finally got A down. No, 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 no. Dude, what? I literally was inside of her. No, 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 no. Yes. I may get... There we are. Yeah, that felt good. That was a win. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, nice to meet you too. Thanks, Alex. Sorry, I check chat after rounds and sometimes during downtime. Yeah, dude, I get salty really quickly. Uh, I'm, yeah, I get stressed and then get salty. Um, yeah, that was... Is O okay? What? What? Sorry, what do you mean by... You have... I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding what you're trying to say. So is O okay I have this before. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Your user is noob. Are you trying to join? Oh, is that you? Oh, are you Hajma 000? Nice. Uh, yeah, a little bit hard to remember to check chat sometimes. It's in the dark. It's coming closer, closer. Um, yeah, I mean, I really enjoy Outcome. Sometimes the balance is a little bit upsetting, but it's a fun game. I'm loyal to it, but what? Yeah, a little bit buggy too. I'm loyal to it. I'm gonna play it for a little while, for like a long time. But the problem is, sometimes I get a little too salty and start ranting about balance, and it it's never an original take. My that was wait, does Blaze have the is Blaze can he like stack her stun, or is it just like spear displaces after the stun? My team, my poor team. What character are you playing? Oh, you're playing metal. Nice. I'm a metal main most of the time. I'm just taking a small break from him. Ooh, that's probably a bad time to start healing. Hopefully, yep. I'll try to body block. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Yeah, there's only so much I could have done. Oh, I like ran right into him. Okay, that was a skill issue on my part. I sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I forget that the EXE can still use M1 after like. Does Amy have sun? Do you have sun? Yeah, yeah, she has sun. Yeah, sometimes I forget they can M1 while Silver is doing that. They tried M1ing someone else, and I tried running by so that way I could get away. Oh, yep, they're coming closer. I tried fixing my mic. Is it? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no! Tails, thank you. He didn't do it on purpose. I tried checking chat, and then I see him in the corner of my eye, and I try to escape, and so far I'm making it away mostly fine. Oh, you can't run in Ex's Castle have like great visual effects on their as have great visual effects on their dang it, on God's Trickery. There we are. When you fail God's Trickery, it looks really cool. But on Green Hill, it just turns into a red smog. You can't really see anything. Quite literally, you can't see 2 inches in front of you. I kind of find it a bit strange that there's only 2 exits to the big pond in the middle of the map, and both exits require the use of a boost pad. And they added this map in the same update as uh, Tripwire, because her mind's perfectly covered the entirety of the boost pad, which means you're only 2 escapes, and there's no like way to. There's nothing you can really do about it. And then they added it as They added it in the same update as Colossus, which can throw you into the puddle. I have a feeling that they were only testing the map out with not Colossus, with 2011X rather than testing it with other characters, which led to this kind of dissonance between the kind of, it was designed like with only 2011X in mind, and even then his charge is still a little bit annoying. Yeah. I'll try to stay away from like balanced discussion during the stream, because yeah, it would just be talking about the same thing over and over again. Green Hill sucks. Ooh, 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 ooh. No! No! Oh, lag got me. Lag got me. Oh. That sucks, bro. Are you still alive? There you are. You got opposing metal. Oh. Metal's animations are busted. I don't know why it's specifically metal, because if you try using the scythe for a long while, the scythe animations just broke metal. Dang. John Rage mode. I'm still hearing the 80, not 80 or less, the escape theme. 80 or less is a Green Hill, right? I don't know what the name is for this one. Menacingly. Is there like a... Yeah, I tried streaming on Twitch for a little while, but it's a lot less discoverable, plus it like splits the audience a little bit. I might start doing dual streams, but that'll have to be after I get like a new Wi-Fi router, not router, like just a new thing for the Wi-Fi, because I'm doing it on my hotspot, which is a little bit of a problem a lot of the time. Right now I mean, depending on what servers I join, I can get like a pretty decent 150 average for ping, but for like some of the smaller servers, I'm kind of stuck on a 400 ping. So yeah, I'm gonna, once I get my like job, I'll start doing better streams. The times that I stream are definitely going to shift a little bit, because I have a job. Once I So better streams, different time area. That's kind of like the trade-off. Different time slots, yeah. I think it's gonna be like part-time. Yeah, of course it's gonna be part-time. My bad. Yeah, it's gonna have to be part-time because I'm still a student. My voice makes me sound a little bit younger than I am, which is a little bit sad. I don't want to do a face cam, so people are just not gonna. People are just gonna think I'm younger. Okay, Amy, that was a little aggressive. What is Silver doing? Oh. Metal. Metal. No. Barzora farming. we got gambling on the server now, and that's like getting a lot of people are very excited. I told them I would do that. I told them I would start doing. I would add gambling after like after the server after 50 people. We got the 50 people now that I'm getting constantly pinged for the gambling. For the I have like a decent 300 400 ping. It's not decent, but yeah, usually I hover around 150 whenever I'm at like the closer servers, but whenever I join the farther or less player count ones, um it gets pretty bad. Yeah, 150 ping isn't that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll go metal. Sorry if I took your. Oh yeah, you're playing Sonic. Nice. Yeah, 200 ping's pretty decent hover around. It's not hugely noticeable. Roblox makes it to where 400 ping isn't noticeable, but it's noticeable that you get hit from very. Oh well, metal is entirely broken. What do they do to metal, bro? Oh, you can't even like roll. Yeah, so I'm having around like 370 ping. Yeah, it's Colossus. Oh, your Scout Sonic, nice. Like, and he missed. Kind of sucks that I can't like roll anymore. Oh, I can't jump off the ledge now because I can't jump over the ledge now because like he doesn't have a jump animation. Usually Metal Sonic can like jump over that ledge by because he like curls into a ball at the peak of his jump, which allows him to just barely get over that ledge, and now he can't do it because he's broken. Hopefully Omega's less janky. This is a V1 character that's like broken half the time. All his cape cosmetics are just broken, by the way. They've been broken for like a month, I think. Sorry, my nose is like really bad, and I only notice it while I'm recording. And I whiffed that. It's so hard not to whiff it when you look like this the entire match. I really am sorry for my nose. Yeah, anytime I record, I just start like I feel like I can't breathe. It's not like anxiety, it's just a tick, I guess, that like makes it feel like I'm not getting enough air in my nose. Feels clogged even when it isn't. Where's my pocket, Eggman? They chasing? Yep, they're chasing. Okay, well now that he's down there. Yeah, you thought. And he completely whiffed his grab. Good ab. Hey, Sonic can't pick up Metal Sonic or Eggman. The team's helping me. Eggman, get over here. Get over here. Fat. Okay, well, I guess. I guess. Oof. Poor Amy. Yeah, it's not safe for me to heal right now. Right about now, cause I know the moment I heal, they're gonna like hear me and stuff. Yeah, now it's a good time. I'm definitely excited for Omega, but I do think he's gonna power creep a lot of characters. Dang, I thought I could wrap around. I think Shadow's just gonna be like a better version of Blaze. I feel like we need more supports. Maybe Rouge is gonna be a support, because we've seen like we haven't really seen any leaks for her. Not leaks, like teasers for her. Should I'm sliding so slow. Gotta help Eggman. Oh, Eggman's gone. Don't do that. Don't do it. Oh. What was Cream thinking, bro? Dang. I'm trying to like see the joint for his shoulder. Like the spike arm. Dang, 12 days? Um, yeah, have a good day if you're leaving. Yeah, that does not sound good. Yeah, glider better. Yeah, you lived. You definitely lived. That's good. That's good. I don't know what you got hit with, but dang, that sounds horrible. Like really, honestly horrible. Oh, nice. Oh, I think I'm the only person with EXE chance on. We're going with the classic. Amy and Sonic. I think that's decent. I do not like Sonic though. Personal take. Sonic is unfun to verse unless you're playing Colossus. Then he's like a decent. He's fun for everything besides LMS. If you're playing Colossus, if you're playing Tails Doll, then he's annoying. If you're playing 2011, then he's annoying. What the? I'll save God's Trickery. Are you okay? Sonic, does he just not want to get revived or something? Okay. Why did I go invisible there? Okay, so. Oh wait, oh yeah, Amy's hammer got like really badly nerfed. Oh dang. Yeah, we got like 2 people. Yeah, this match is basically already won. I feel a little bit bad. I'll toy with Foxboy for a little bit. Woo. Okay. It still went off. Yeah, I'll friend you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't check chat there. Yeah, I'll friend you. Oh, well. I definitely miss Break Free. Okay, Amy, get your ass over here. What made them think, hey, let's make Sonic have like let's make him the fastest. Let's give him like functional health. Let's make him like have 2 movement abilities and then also then make him completely counter Colossus in LMS, and also make him and also remove his only weakness during LMS. Okay. There we are. Let's see what we get. Yeah, nope. Break free. Fox boy. Where's Fox boy? Where's Fox boy? Where's Fox boy? There he is. Dude! What was that round? For what? Dude! What was that round? Can I use? What do you mean by using my username? What do you mean by that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, have a good day. You have a good you have a good luck too. Oh my, that was that. I can't talk. Yeah, have a good day. Uh, I stream both days during the weekend, so I'll stream tomorrow, hopefully around 12. But the reason I started at 1 today was because I woke up late. Yeah, I get tired and then stay up too late anyways. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, hope you have a good day. Dang, my nose is horrible. Glad to see more 2011X. I spawned next to Sleepy Eggman. I do not have the personality that most people have for streaming, sadly. It's more like a personal, talking to a chat kind of thing, but I don't have a side monitor for chat, which makes it a little bit harder. So I'll have to like stop moving, check chat, and like um, come back into the game. Where is Eggman? I don't think anyone does that. I just like having the dot in the corner because it doesn't cover up as much of the screen. I feel like Blaze is really good. I feel like, but I do feel like her meter is kind of bad. What? What? Oh, hell no. Oh. Well, oh, Eggman's getting tunneled, or was getting tunneled. I'm rubbing my eye right now. I'm rubbing my eye right now. You'll die by my hand. Okay, buddy, you're feeling edgy today. I get it. In between God's trickery, I'll check chat. That was a great moment because if he did do God's trickery, I would have gotten hit twice. 1 for 25 and 1 for 44. It was horrible on my part. It's so hard to hit spear sometimes. Cause like the wind up. Blue? Why is it blue? I feel like Blaze's cooldowns are just barely long enough to where, like, once like they start getting close to you, you can use it to reset chase, which makes it to where, like, yeah, 16 seconds is just barely long enough to where if you don't whiff all your shots, you should get away with just doing it off cooldown. Yeah, that was a little bit toxic on my part. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And I should probably work on my next video. Video. It's a little bit hard too, cause school just started back up, and it's a little bit hard sometimes to. After the break and stuff, I like right before the break and during the break, I was like doing stuff, but like because of the break, I ended up putting time into the video, but then I got too used to having so much time to the point where I'm just now I don't know what time to do, because during the weekend I'm streaming and I don't have like all day to do it, because I still got homework and I still got stuff to do, and first week back from winter break, it was a 4-day weekend instead of 5, and we still got 7 things of homework. It's a little bit crazy. I feel like Blaze is like the most fun character in the game. Yeah, because they're basically Sonic without the running away like a little baby man. All of your dot babies. But yeah, it's basically Sonic without running away, while having like more versatility than Knuckles, because Knuckles, they're versatile. They're good. They're slightly Blaze is slightly less versatile than Sonic, but like their versatility doesn't come from like saving Blaze. Their versatility comes from like being able to just stall for so long. Because 16 seconds between each soul dash or a round kick is just barely long enough to where the moment once like basically that means that they get a hit every 16 seconds if you do it, or most of the time they don't get a hit at all, unless you screw up or you mess up with map knowledge. Like you're not getting hit most of the time. Yeah, stack stuns. Oh, I couldn't throw them off the edge. That's okay. I don't know why I did that. Did they leave? What? That was still a completely winnable round. They hadn't even lost a full minute. some of these. I got 12 on the score. I don't know, man. Some of these UC players. How do y'all aim? When it comes to like left and right, I like use my wrist, but when it comes to up and down, I use my fingers, use my digits to like push it forward or pull it back using my like fingertips, which leads to like circles are just really simple. Like, cause like I don't understand what you do when you, it's like, do you pull back with your arm when like most people do their wrist? Cause like it's like a very wide motion. Cause like with your fingertips you can, like when you do your whole arm. I mean, you can do that, but it feels so. It's I guess it's just how they've learned to do it. But with like fingertips, at least it feels like, to me, it feels very fluid. Cause you use your wrist and stuff to push and pull. Then left and right is wrist. It is. Okay, let's do this. He does. Oh, I just realized he does a little taunting motion whenever he's Whoa. He does a little taunting motion whenever he does God's trickery. He's a goofy little fella. Dang. I don't even take my own tip. Oh, hold. Give me rage, give me rage. Amy. Oh, there she is. It's okay, it's okay. Who's this? Oh, Sonic. Yep, yeah, okay. I knew he was gonna try to do that, but like, I couldn't respond in time. Yeah. Dang. Okay. Yeah. They're playing really good. I don't think I'm gonna win this match. Enemy for sure is like playing really well. And Metal Sonic is genuinely bad. What? Let's see if I can. Yeah, this is gonna be a finisher. Hmm? I know. There we are. And now I'm gonna tunnel out Metal Sonic. Sorry, I don't like doing this, but you're a rage sink. I feel like Rage has so much delay on, like, M1. What? Why did it take so long? I expected that to happen. I did not expect it to have such a long, like, effect. Okay, so down 2 people, Dad. Yes! There we are. Just getting downs one after another. Dude, I hate these Sonic mains, bro. Cause like the thing is like sometimes the best strategy is just like back away and then come back. Cause like when you do that, a lot of the time it'll like reset their kind of like the timing on their jukes. But with Sonic, you can't do that. It's like really annoying. Yeah, I'm not winning this match. That dealt a little bit too much damage, to be honest. Okay. Swamp. Let's see who this is. Knuckles and Sonic. Okay. Dude. You're joking me. Maybe Amy. Yes! No! Thought that was a different area, so I like got excited for just the fraction of a moment. To orient myself for this. That. They're on comms. They're definitely on comms. That play was too good for like a pubs. Like this is like Swift's survive with friends type, like annoying. Yeah, Amy and them are all on a Swift together. Okay, so Genius and Sonic and Knuckles. So which one's Genius? Oh no, it's Jesus. Okay. Like, yeah, they're on a comm. I don't. That play just felt too good to not be on a comm. feel like. That Knuckles and Sonic play was really good. Really good. Well, I guess we came into this. Yep. This isn't really gonna be this kind of gonna be a nothing match, you know, because Eggman is a little too good, you know. I'll just draw while I wait. I am the Eggman, the master plan, I'm the Eggman. Yep, expected. The only Eggman that I've beaten is the best Eggman I know. The only Eggman I've beaten during LMS is the best Eggman I know, which is kind of strange. I think it's just because I know them, and because of that, I've picked up on their habits. But like, yeah, I don't know. It felt, dang, my throat hurts. Yeah, I don't usually talk this long. I don't know. I've been told I talk wrong. Like I talk with. It's like the most relaxed way I can talk. Apparently you're supposed to like breathe in a certain way. It just feels wrong. Okay, well. Who am I playing as? Let's try Tails. I haven't played him in a long while. This is gonna suck. A long time since I last played him. Yeah, one thing that sucks is I don't have any like good reference sheets for any of my characters, since it's not fun to draw reference sheets. I like drawing fun little poses. I like drawing something like something I can feel proud of. The reference sheets are just boring and they take too long because you need to draw them at these like multiple angles, and it like feels like it takes too long. It takes like multiple hours longer than it does like most of my drawings. I'm not you. I tried getting one of my characters into like I tried using one of my characters in that one guy server that says he'll animate people's characters. I just thought, oh yeah, that'd be a neat thing. So I put like 3 characters in, um, over the course of a few hours, so that way I wasn't spamming. Um, but one of them I don't have any digital drawings for. One of them I have a digital drawing for, but it isn't a reference sheet. And I have this huge stack of papers, and I don't have like a good way to scan them. It feels a little bit sad. Yeah, you can join my game. Sorry. Yeah, you can join. My in the pinned comment, I have my thing. Not my thing. My username. My bad. I'm bad at talking. I'm not a Tails main. No, dang. Forgot you can hit through walls. Oh, thanks, Metal. Tails can definitely be an aggressive character. Oop. What's your username? Juan? I'm guessing it's Juan because... Oh. Let's do this to stall. What? The lag? That was some horrific rag. That was some horrific lag. Like, genuinely, I was looking directly at them and the ping skyrocketed. I'm pretty sure the stream lagged out at that moment, too. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Go after Knuckles. Go after Knuckles. What? What? No. No. Fuck my team. That's a joke, but like, yeah, Reyes. You can join. But can you tell me what your username is so I can like check the server? Maybe you left. I don't check chat enough. I try. I really do try. The problem is just like, I don't check it unless I know someone's in my server. And that means I check it more than I should. Not in the source, unless someone's in the chat. My bad, guys. This is a great view. I'm trying to like... What? Yeah, I think Knuckles was a noob. Nicest way possible. My bad, my bad. Nicest way possible, I think Knuckles was new to the game. Cause... Knuckles, I wanted you to die. I wanted you to die. Dang, that's a decent damage total. Should we like do a stream where I just like jump between low player count servers and just ruin like point farmers? VXC did not leave. I'm sure. Oh, well, I guess someone left. Nope, I don't think anyone left. I wish they had more like skins. Not skins, more like things for Blaze. She's my current main, just because I find her fun. I should probably play more Metal Sonic. I'm gonna play some Tails again. He's fun. Hey, Teal Eminem. You still in the chat? This. Wait, he's still in? Silence is still in? Yes! Oh my goodness. I got a notification for it. I thought it... That silence got removed. Oh, you're joking. You're kidding me. Well, at least I'm not getting thrown into the fray. You do not have vigor, EXE. I'm trying so hard not to make the noise with my nose. I failed. So, hey chat. Someone want to tell me about their day? See, there's two of y'all. You're not hiding. Calling y'all out. It's a wonderful view. You can see the update frames. I gotta get out of here. He gets hit immediately with the shield. Oh shit. Yeah, they should definitely fix God's Trickery on Green Hill. Dang. Friends No More is a good song. You know that, right? You know that, right? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I survived. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I used God's Trickery there to, like, instead of keeping up Chase, because he was making progress on my health bar. You know, I was one tap. You know, using God's Trickery there was it was resetting it wasn't resetting the progress on my health. It was resetting Chase, which he had a great amount of pressure, enough pressure to move Metal Sonic out of the way. Which for 2011X, Metal Sonic's a great target. If you see Metal Sonic while playing 2011X, I mean, it's usually a good time to target Metal Sonic. But, I mean, if I were them, I would have finished off me, Tails, and then worked my way on to chipping out Metal Sonic's health bar, and tried to force Rage Mode, since it's a low player server. Because, like, Metal Sonic's, like, 2011X's favorite person. They give him a large amount of rage, they give him a large amount of rage, they, usually their chases can last long, but not, like, it makes most good players want to come out to try to help their Metal Sonic, since they're bad at, prolonged chases. Oh, he's got rage. You know, y'all gave him rage. I feel like, Tails should have a shotgun. It takes, slightly less long to, charge up. Like, half the time. It takes half the meter. And it has short range and it deals less stun. And just like a burst attack. He has. Yep. Eggman. Yep. I was trying to wait, but oh, so he's schizophrenic. Oh, they don't understand that they're gonna get like an additional like 14, 15 not 14, like 15 to like I think it's 45 or 15 maybe. I think it's like 25 seconds, additional 25 seconds once rage mode ends. I don't think they understand that, and I think they're just gonna camp it out so that way they think that they're gonna get like an instant win off of this. Yeah, no, they get 25 seconds plus the 15. I think it's like 20 seconds off of 15 or 20 seconds off of overtime, which gives them like 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Yeah, I think he might be on mobile. They can make it. They can make it. Get my load of this. Yeah, my bad. I'm checking chat now. Well, no one's in chat. Tails is fun. Not my kind of thing, but fun. Give him a shotgun. Tripwire was the first character I played because I knew Colossus was going to be OP, but turns out the character that I thought was going to be OP turned out to be the least OP of the bunch. Because Tripwire exists, and Fleetway is going to be the most overpowered character in the game. There's like no way they're not, because they are horrifying. We chat. What? Okay, so you have a wizard and a witch. I don't understand. Well, I like that one. I like the wizard combo. Angel Island. Blaze, my new main. Well, not new main. I still main Metal Sonic. I'm just taking a little bit of a break from him. You know, trying out new characters. Giving it more of a chance to... Because whenever I first played, I spent like the first 50 hours playing Metal Sonic. I spent like additional like 5 hours only maining Metal Sonic and Cream. And then now I'm moving through the queue a little bit. I would say I made Metal Sonic, Cream, and Blaze, but right now the majority of my playtime for the past week has been Blaze. I didn't play them because there were already like a bunch of Blaze players at the time. But the only character that I would say is consistently like played, the two characters, Metal Sonic and Sonic, are like the two most played characters. Huh? Yeah, Blaze can end the chase quickly. I still feel like Sonic needs nerfs though. I played Sonic for a week, and I only went down once to a Colossus. That was after their like one of their stronger buffs. It was after a buff, and they had wall comboed me, and yeah. Well, I went down twice, but I'm not counting the time with the Tails doll. If you want to know what happened, basically the Tails doll was tunneling me for the entire match. My team didn't help. I got hit. I turned the corner, and for some reason the landmine didn't appear. As on You Can't Run, which make like usually the landmines are very obvious, but for some reason it just wasn't there on my screen. And then I saw it like glitch around, like fumble around a little bit. It wasn't like crazy glitchy, but it was like enough for me to notice it after it happened. I got hit by one. I got M1'd. It launched me into another mine. I got M1'd again, and then I somehow still managed to live, and then they beamed me to death. I was at full HP, and I had like full... Dude. Whoa. That miss was a huge skill issue there. What happened to Metal Sonic? Metal Sonic killed himself. Gave them rage. Bruv. Okay. I want them to give 2011X a clown skin and make one of his voice lines "Why so serious?" What? What? We could just. I don't know how I landed that one. I landed it. This is like the cheapest setup, bro. I just now realized I'm using a TV that I've had for like months, for years, and instead of a monitor. The TV I used for my Switch when they first came out. That shows how old it is. Instead of a monitor, and I'm not. I don't understand why people freak out over monitor quality so much, because like I'm using a TV, bro. I don't care about the reset rate. I'm pretty good. I'm not like playing competitive, but sure as hell not struggling. Oh dang. Okay, well, goodbye. The soul still burns bright. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit there. Come on. Graham. Body block. Okay. Thanks, Sonic. Cream! You on rage mode? Maybe he's that one guy that just says, "Oh, I don't need range." Here, I'll try to help my team here, cause the better we min-max it, the higher the chance that he won't be able to get the rage off. Please, Cream! He's got rage. And you screwed up. Okay. Yeah, that was tough. What did they just send me? What is that? Mm-mm. Nuh-uh. I'm not showing that. Where's... Who should I play? Oh, there's no question. 2011X. Wait, is it? Ah, Lorenzo. I thought that said Lord Chozo, not Lorenzo. Thought there was another Metroid fan. I thought there was a second one. I thought there was only two, and I was three of them. Well, Metroid Prime Beyond definitely improved the quality of life for many Metroid fans, especially the Prime ones. We need another one. We need another one. Oh, dang, bro. Dang! They're still pumping out Mario, we don't get any. We don't get any of the peak Metroid games like Dread. I loved the Emmy segments from Dread. Why is he going right into Slam? Why is his first thought, and Knuckles whiffed it. Oh. I'll need to find metal. Let's see if my gamble pays off. Yes! This is why I gamble. This is what I live for. This is what I live for. Negativity bias is gonna make that guy hate everything for the next 5 years. Hooray! I made someone hate their life. That's the most sarcastic thing I can say. What? Why are they one shot? I'll check chat real quick. Okay, well now that I've checked chat, let's do this, then pop rage. Hey, I'll check. Imagine we have a VIP server, and I say, hey, let me check chat, and then just pop rage. You're not. That lamp is not defending you. Dang, I got rage already. Killed me. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Thanks, Amy. Dang, dude. This this rage. Oh dang. Okay, I thought I could get cheesy with that one. Oh. Well. Oh my. That's. Dang, dude. Insane rage. It's like. What the? Yeah, they're a controller player. Dang it. Okay, well, I didn't lose anything because there's the. So if you don't know my thought process there, it was there's Cream, and there are these two guys. And if I got Cream, there would have been like no, there would be nothing. I wouldn't have lost anything necessarily. What was that? I did. What was that charge? But basically, my thought process there was, hey, you know, if I'm. If I, you know, if I get Cream, I don't lose anything. But these are the only two people that are there. I'm not really losing anything for I'm not really losing anything for Dang it. Well, I'm not losing anything if I get Cream and I have everything to gain if I get these two. I have everything to gain if I get Cream, and I'm not losing anything if I get the other two. Was what I was trying to say. Reverse. It's basically just like an insured, slightly weaker M1. Because well, not insured, but like, yeah, slightly randomized. Why am I camping Cream's body? That was so dumb. Can you feel the fury? That song doesn't exist anymore. Damn. Break Free is gone. The saddest two songs that we could have lost. Hot take, I do not like Don't Blink. It's very mediocre. Fuck you, Sonic. No, yeah, no, I want Sonic down. I want Sonic dead. As long as I get one swing on him, I'm basically... Damn. Bro got one last second, too. Yeah, you're not winning. 3 whole minutes, bro. You're playing the worst character for LMS. Oh, his stuns last longer. Oh, okay. Because he can't charge them. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, it's the worst character for Last Man Standing. So I'm seeing like the after image of Knuckles. Yeah. Well, now that you did that, look, what is that? He's a little like little meat, little meat bone. What is that? Why is there a little dot on his forehead? And he. See if I can get 20 damage on it. God's trickery. Can we get a 20? Can we get a 20? Can we get a 20? And he purposely screwed it up. Okay. I don't get why they do that, dude. You don't you don't gain anything if you, like, if you're Eggman or Knuckles, just dodge it, and then use it at a better time. Here's the thing, as long as I keep doing that, I'll push him into a corner. What the? He gained health? He gained health? Can we get a 20? Can we get a 20? Can we get a 20? We got a 20! Can we get a 44? Can we get a 44? Can we get a 44? We do not get a 44. Damn, there is a skill issue on my part. Like, really bad. Yep. Dang. Kickflip. I get pressure, I get time, and I make them do some dumbass shit. It goes with a theme. Yep, they're coming around. Can we get a 20? Can we get a 20? No! I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do that. Okay, I know he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. This taunt is gonna get him killed. Yep. Putting this plainly, you just got yourself killed, bro. Yeah, that was the saddest round. You have to position yourself in between the thing. You gotta play patiently with 2011X. I keep trying to play on like Colossus, even though I've barely ever touched him. The problem is, Colossus is, he's like your first, like, he's probably the best character to play if you're bad at the game. Not bad at the game, if you're new to the game, and bad at the game. But like, cause like you just spam M1 or spam abilities off cooldown, and you're doing pretty good most of the time. But yeah, that rage was insane that round. Look, it's me. And look, it's you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, you have a new Musume. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for this stream. We've been doing this for 2 hours. Yeah, it's pretty good.